Hi, I'm Andy and welcome to my channel about crypto. In today's video, I want to talk about three particularly interesting projects at the moment. Projects which I think have huge potential to absolutely go parabolic once the market starts picking up. As always, if you find those videos helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and please check out the community tab as well. Anyway, let's jump straight into it. So, I'll just start by saying that as long as Bitcoin stays below its bull market support band, which is now going down slowly and approaching 52k, investing in any altcoins is extremely risky, because if Bitcoin continues going down, and it's been going down in the last few days, altcoins can get hit really hard. Some altcoins are going against this trend, and gaming altcoins generally seem to be doing a little bit better, but this doesn't change the fact that investing in any small cap altcoins is, well, it's risky in general, but at the moment it's especially risky. So please bear in mind and please be careful when investing. However, the current situation also presents some of the best investment opportunities, because a lot of coins either recently released projects that just didn't get the volume and didn't pick up quite as much as they normally would, or projects which used to be quite expensive, they just dropped down in price massively because, well, essentially the market is quite fearful at the moment and a lot of people liquidated their positions. So today I have two microcap altcoins for you, both around 15 mil or less, both completely different projects depending on what you may be interested in, and also one additional project which I want to mention a little bit later. So the first project I want to mention is MetaGoats. As you can see, it's a game. You have MGOT token, which is already out there. You can buy it on PancakeSwap. You can stake it on the website. The game is coming out, I believe, in Q2 or Q3. There seems to be quite a bit of buzz around it. And also they have some really strong partnerships. It's currently being pushed out a little bit by a couple of really big influencers, but there will be a massive push coming later this year. I think it may actually start quite soon from what I gathered, but I would expect it to properly go up within the next sort of 3 to 6 months. And if you look at the price of the token, it's just above $1. Market cap, it's around 15.5 million, so it's tiny. It had this bit of a pump recently, but that wasn't even 2x because it started around 62 cents and, well, it got up to about $1.10. So yes, it pumped a little bit, but it's not a huge pump. It's not like you missed out on the whole project if you're buying it now. And as you can see before that, it was going down pretty slow. The token was launched in mid-December, so of course the market was already quite bearish. So it didn't get that massive initial pump a lot of gaming tokens would. If anything, it was actually slowly going down, a bit of a jump now, but there was this massive spike straight after the launch of the token. And this generally is a good sign for gaming projects. So essentially you get in very early and then you hold it. And it probably won't do much for a while, or you may do like 2x or 3x, which may be a good time to actually take out at least some of your investment to the riskier position. But then eventually it will go parabolic if the project is successful, of course. But this one has some really strong partnerships, and with such low market cap, it doesn't take much for it to double, triple in price. And in fact, well, even doing 10x it's relatively straightforward. So I'm extremely bullish on this one, and I have a position in it. I bought in around, I think, 90 cents, or I was buying back gradually, but my average purchase price was around 90 cents. So definitely worth looking into. Even if you're not investing right now, at least keep it on your radar. So when the market starts showing signs of recovery, you can get into it straight away. But I would be tempted to buy at least a little bit straight away, because with the type of partnerships they have and such low market cap, it may pick up literally at any time. And even if it just double and triple in price, well, that's very different to the overall market situation. So you can still take an advantage of it in overall quite bearish conditions. The second project I want to talk about is Blank. I mentioned it quite a few times on this channel. It's a project that's been in development for quite a while. It's a project that was massively hyped up in the spring through some partnerships with influencers. The price went up massively. So if you will look at the chart, it had this huge spike and I was buying in somewhere around, I think, $2 or so. But this coincided with actually the end of the bull market in the spring, and of course everything went down. They had some issue with the token here. The token was reissued, so that's why there's this slight flat line here. But as you can see, since then it's been trading quite steadily between sort of 50 cents and maybe $1.20 or so. So the current purchase price is very, very good. It's around 54 cents. It's amazing, in fact. I was buying some more somewhere in the summer, so I lowered my entry point to below $1. Market cap is tiny, it's below 12 million. So again, it doesn't take much for it to pump like crazy. And the thing with it is that this pump was purely speculation based on essentially someone promoting the token. What we hopefully will see soon is a pump caused by actual utility. So Blank is a software wallet, as you can see here. But what makes it different from, let's say, MetaMask is that it's completely private, or you can switch on privacy features, and essentially all your transactions are private. So no one can then track your ETH address and see what you purchased, where you send the money, what tokens you own, what's the balance of your MetaMask. The issue with MetaMask at the moment is that, well, if someone has your address, your ETH address, they can see exactly what's in your wallet, what transactions you've made, and so on. And while there are certain benefits to that transparency, if we want crypto to become mass adopted, well, we need some sort of privacy. In the same way, if you're using your debit card, you don't show everyone your full bank balance every time you make a transaction, right? So some sort of privacy features are absolutely necessary, especially for mass adoption. What I like about Blank is that, yes, they're taking their time to develop their product, but that is exactly what you want to see with something as important as a software wallet. You want to make sure that this wallet works really, really well. There are no bugs. It's safe, it's secure, and it looks like they're doing a really thorough job at ensuring that. The testnet wallet, well, the beta testnet wallet has been available for a while. They are about to start beta testing on the mainnet, and the actual mainnet wallet should be released soon, so you can download the testnet wallet and play with it. I'll be making another video within the next week or two, depending on what the market will be doing, when I will go into much more detail when it comes to this project. But I think it's definitely worth checking out because, well, think about it. If the project is successful, this could potentially become the next MetaMask. It could be as widely adopted. And, well, that's, in my view, that's one of the strongest cases for a token. Well, of course, it's still speculation, but if it's something that could be potentially used by almost everyone in the crypto space, well, surely that token has huge potential to pump. So I would definitely check it out. And like I said, well, market cap is tiny, so it's definitely worth looking into because the potential for growth is immense. And then the last project I wanted to mention, and I'll only mention very, very briefly, is Mafia. And I'm extremely bullish on this one. I'll be making a very in-depth video about this project. I'm hoping to release it within the next 2 or 3 days. It's a really cool looking game, similar to Clash of Clans. There is no token or NFT available just yet. The first NFT will be land NFT, and the sale of that, or the first phase of that, will happen within the next couple of weeks. You can still get whitelisted. They have quite interesting whitelisting process, which you can read about on their Medium page, or just check out my video in a couple of days. I'll be talking about it in much more detail. But essentially, you still have about a week and a half, just under 2 weeks, to get on the whitelist for the land sale, for the first stage of the land sale. There will be 2 tokens as well. There will be 3 different NFTs in total. So there will be land, heroes, and statues. And they have some really strong partnerships as well. It's been mentioned in a couple of places so far. And I think this will be huge. I'm extremely bullish on this one. I'm really excited about it. And like I said, I'll be making a really in-depth video about this project. and talking about all the details and why I think it has a lot of potential. So at the moment, at the very least, just check it out, go into their Discord, see how you can get on the whitelist, see if this is something you're interested in, but I would definitely recommend checking it out. So just to sum it up, 3 projects today, one slightly different, NFT and token coming in the next couple of months, the other 2 extreme low cap altcoins, 15 mil and 12 mil market caps, so potential for 10x, 20x and much more quite easily, even 100x if the market conditions are right and the product is good, or the excitement about the project is there. So definitely worth checking out. Please remember that right now the market conditions are still very sketchy. Anything can happen. What we need to see is Bitcoin essentially establishing itself above its bull market support band. So at the moment it will have to go above 52k and stay above 52k. So we still have a long way to go, about 10 grand at the moment. But at the same time, well, these are the conditions where there are the best opportunities to be made. So if you want to play it safe, wait until Bitcoin hits 52k and then get into those top projects, but bear in mind the price may be already a little bit higher. If you want to play slightly more risky game, get in now, maybe with only smaller chunk of your capital, and then buy more once you see clear uptrend. But at the very least, keep an eye on those projects, because once the market starts picking up, they will probably all go parabolic. So that's it from me for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions or comments, put them in the comment section, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.